Well, hello and welcome back to another review. As you can see, this time it is on the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness set. This is Gargantos Showdown. You can see it contains Doctor Strange, America Chavez and Wong. So there we can see the front of the box. And then there we can see the back of the box with a little action pose of the set fighting the heroes. So yeah, let's get this thing opened and take a look. And so there is everything we get in the Gargantos Showdown set. Of course, we've got Gargantos himself, and then the three minifigs. First up, we of course have got the main man himself here. This is the new minifigure for Doctor Strange. As you can see, he comes with these two clear orange disc pieces to kind of represent his powers. So you can just take those off if you don't want them on there. And then there, yeah, you can see his torso printing and leg printing, which are brand new for this this set. And I'll show you a quick comparison with the other Doctor Strange minifigures later on. But yeah, there you can see his face as well with the hairpiece there with the bits of grey printed on. And of course the same rubber cape that was in the No Way Home set, so you can just pull that off really easily like so, which is pretty cool. And then there you can see the back printing and his second face. And then what that looks like with the hairpiece on. So yeah, that's it for Doctor Strange. And then of course the last minifigure for him that we got was last year in the No Way Home set, so you can see a comparison with that. And then before that we had Infinity War, so there you can see that one. And then of course we go back all the way to 2016 and we have got the original Doctor Strange minifigure all the way on the left there. So you can see kind of an evolution of Doctor Strange. And yeah, there we can see them all together. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Obviously the Infinity War and Doctor Strange one both have the same torso and legs. No Way Home got a new one, and Multiverse of Madness also got a new one. And next up we have got Wong here, so again this is a brand new Wong minifigure. You can see he's got the two pink clear pieces to represent his powers in this one instead of the orange that Steven had. But yeah, you can take those off. There we can see the new printing. Definitely my favourite Wong in terms of the torso and leg printing. I love the new suit that he's got there for the, spoiler alert, Sorcerer Supreme Wong. Of course, Wong is now the Sorcerer Supreme, as confirmed by No Way Home. But yeah, there you can see his face. Unfortunately, there is no double-sided face on this guy, but there you can see his back printing. And again, just like with Steven, we'll do a quick comparison with the other Wong minifigures that were released. So we've got Infinity War, which was in the Bricktober pack, then No Way Home, and then Multiverse of Madness. So obviously you can see No Way Home and Multiverse have got the same face, but the Infinity War one does have a different face. And then the final minifigure in the set here, we've got America Chavez. So there you can see her torso print. As you can see, she's got the posable short legs, so that's pretty cool, in black. And she comes with two of these little rainbow pride pieces, which is pretty cool. And then there you can see her face, the hairpiece, and then the back printing with the star there, and then her second face. And yeah, there we can see more of her torso print. So yeah, that's a pretty cool inclusion to the set, and it's going to be interesting to see what her role in the movie is. And then here is the main piece of the set itself. This is Gargantos. So as you can see, he's just a giant kind of tentacle monster. He's just a giant kind of head with all these tentacles put on using some mixel joints and other bigger ball joints, as you can see there. So starting at the face there, we can see we've got this big red and yellow eye, which is pretty cool. It's just kind of staring at you. And it's got these pieces up at the top and the bottom to kind of represent eyelids. You can see we've got some of these black things, kind of spikes sticking off to give some extra detail around it. And you can see we've got these two tentacles at the front that you can kind of use to swish about and attack people with. down there you can see we've got another kind of tentacle thing. This one can spin around a bit, and it's just got 4 smaller tentacles on it that you can kind of move about as you wish and spin it around like so, or move it up and down. So yeah, you can see the whole thing is kind of supported on these 4 tentacles at the bottom, so they just kind of there to help stand the whole thing up. You just kind of stand it on those tentacles, which is pretty cool. You can move them about as well, but they just rotate side to side like so. They are not on ball joints. And then moving to the side, you can see we've got these big tentacles here which are on the normal ball joints, so you can move those in all different sorts of directions to again attack things. All of these tentacles do reach the floor, so that's pretty cool. You can kind of have them on the floor, and then you can swoop up a minifigure, so we can grab Wong here and lift him up into the sky to attack him and throw him about, or have him be jumping from tentacle to tentacle to attack the beast. So yeah, there you can see we've got the back of the head there, and then the top is a pretty symmetrical build, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, just more of the tentacles, these ones at the back as well that you can use to attack things with. And yeah, so it's a pretty kind of simple build. It is all symmetrical. You can just kind of split it down the middle and it is identical. You get 4 of these big tentacles here, 4 of the smaller ones here, and then 4 that the whole thing kind of rests on. So yeah, that is basically it for this set. It's just basically a big giant monster with all these tentacles that you can put in all sorts of different poses to kind of attack things with. And yeah, so that is really it for this set. And as you can see, you can actually rest the whole thing on the 4 big tentacles if you want to, kind of lift it off the ground like so, and then you've got these ones in the air as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool, and that is it really for the Gargantos Showdown. It's just a big monster with 3 minifigures to fight, and it's actually pretty accurate to what we saw in the trailer for the upcoming movie, which I'll kind of put a screenshot of that on screen to kind of compare it with now, as you can see. So yeah, it's pretty cool that we know this is going to be in the movie, and yeah, that's really all I've got to say about this set. So let's get on to the rating. And just real quick before we get to the ratings, here's a look at the instructions. There you can see the front, and then the back with the pirate there, and we do get one small little advertisement there for the mechs that were delayed until April, I believe. So we've got Wolverine, Iron Man and Black Panther. Definitely looking forward to getting the Wolverine mech when it comes out. We are long overdue a new Wolverine minifigure, so it's going to be great to get him, especially with the mask piece, which I didn't get before. So yeah, and then there we've got the build of the set itself. We've got the little Doctor Strange down there, kind of hurrying us along. So yeah, that's it for the instructions. Anyway, onto the ratings for this set. I definitely really like this set, and would definitely recommend it. It's a pretty cool set. Obviously it's pretty different to all the other Doctor Strange sets we've got before, because it's the first one that doesn't kind of have a part of the Sanctum Sanctorum. This is just a giant monster that you can fight pretty much anywhere. So yeah, and yeah, you get 3 great minifigures. Obviously, as I said, Wong is definitely my favourite version of Wong that we've gotten. The new Doctor Strange is pretty cool as well, and it's a cheap way to get his new face and cape, but the torso of course is pretty different, so if you wanted the No Way Home one, you would have to get that set. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty cool build. The monster is very solid, and yeah, that's really all I have to say. And so I will see you again very soon.